Yo, good evening, everybody. And it's exactly 8 o'clock. Welcome to another episode of Kaizen Live Series. Of course, you know our Kaizen Live Series will come to you every Thursday from 8 p.m. to 8:30. And we are here showing you how to kick it in your online business. We are going to literally every time we talk about things from starting a profitable online business, sales and marketing, different ways you can make money online. Basically, our idea is we want to, as much as possible, help you to make a lot of money online. That's why we hold Kaizen Live series. So today we are looking at a very important angle and aspect when it comes to making money online, and that is our mental health. You know, a lot of people are often depressed on social media. You see a lot of people that are trying to kick it out online, they're trying to grind, they're trying to hustle, and their mental health is getting the better part of them. They don't know when to stop, they don't know how to, make themselves feel better, they feel overwhelmed, just a lot of things. Right. So tonight we are going to be talking about your online business and your mental health. And with me, I have Prisca Obi. She's backstage already, very willing and agile and able and ready to get things rolling. Okay, so I'm going to bring her on stage right now, and she's going to talk to us about your online business and your mental health. Welcome, Prisca. How do you do?
I'm fine, thank you. Good evening. How are
Yep,
you?
very well. Very well. Thank you for honoring our invitation and being here tonight. So we
Thank
are talking
you.
your online business and your mental health. Are you ready for us tonight?
Yes, I am. I'm ready
Oh,
to
great.
say.
Great.
All right. Good evening, everybody. It's so good to be here today. It's raining where I am, and I don't know how your evening is going, but right now, at the moment, I'm fine and I'm winning as well. All right. One thing is to run a business. Another thing is to get ready for the challenges that comes with running a business, especially in our recent time, or like everybody wants to go digital and not. Everybody wants to be a boss, everybody wants to be a CEO, everybody wants to have their own money, be a boss of their own, wake up whenever they want, but not everyone is ready for the challenges that comes up as an entrepreneur, especially as an online entrepreneur. All right, but then there's this my favorite quote that kind of gives me hope, whatever, because I also run an online business. I know the personal challenges I face, and I know a lot of expectations on me as an online entrepreneur. I know the stress I face almost every day. But there is a quote I usually used to console myself by Aristotle. He said, "No great mind has ever existed without a touch of madness." So that is to say, for you to really, 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 really make it as an entrepreneur, as an online entrepreneur, any whatever business you're doing, for you to really, really make it, you must have a touch of madness, right? But then that doesn't mean it shouldn't be normal, okay? But during the research shows that about 59% of entrepreneurs are struggling with mental health challenges. And I begin to question myself. I say, how? How can these people who run their own business, how can they struggle from mental health issues when they're already in charge of their own time? And I was able to find out that there are basic things people who run their own business, there are basic challenges that they face, such as the whole responsibility of the whole organization being on you. People struggle with mental health issues, especially entrepreneurs. They struggle with mental health issues as a result of them being the one to face their own challenge, them being the one to carry on the responsibility of the organization. Like people like Elon Musk, it has already just last 2 months he announced that he was having bipolar disorder, and I'm sure Elon Musk is like a lot of persons role model. But then, how many of us actually know that these people they are actually prone to mental health challenges, right? Other issues too that can Other predisposing factors that can make an entrepreneur struggle with mental health challenge is the person losing focus, forgetting the reason why he or she started the business. You know, most of us just want to make money, but not everybody wants to offer value. But for you to be saved from, as an entrepreneur, for you to be saved from mental health issues, you must have in mind the reason why you started your service, the reason why you started your business. A lot of persons today struggle because they forget the reason why they started their business. They just think, okay, if I start my business, I'll start making billions, I'll become a boss on my own, I'll buy cars, I'll build my own house. No, that's not how it works. That is not how it works. It comes with a lot of challenges, family expectations on you, because they already know that you're running a business. So the family is already expecting so much from you. Your friends are already expecting so much from you. People are already expecting so much from you. Your staffs are already expecting so much from you. Your staffs don't care if your business is functioning or not. What they just want to know is that they want their salary paid. The society don't even know whether you're making money or not. All they just want is that they just want to be sure that you're offering them service, you're offering them value. But as an entrepreneur, at all time, as an online entrepreneur, at all time, you must have in mind the reason why you started your business, the reason why you started your service, whatever service you're offering. As a result of what you do, how have the world become a better place? As a result of the service you offer, how have the world become a better place? And this is what most people do not have in mind, and they just venture into business. Okay, I want to become a makeup artist. I want to become a content creator. What kind of content are you creating? How is the world becoming a better place as a result of the content you're creating? Okay, I want to become a YouTuber. Okay, the videos you're posting on YouTube, how have the world become a better place through it? I want to become a skit maker. Are you more concerned about making money, or you're concerned about people really finding happiness and joy watching your kids, right? So people must really prepare their mind, and you must have the reason why you're venturing into your business for you to escape from mental health issues. People like Steve Jobs, all those people, they all suffered from mental health issues, right? And now the question is, what is mental health? Funny enough, a lot of persons actually think mental health, when they hear the word mental health, they just think it's about people having mental issues. No. WHO in 1948 defined mental health as an ability of an individual to realize his or her own abilities. For an individual to realize his or her own abilities and is able to cope with the normal stresses of the day and be able to offer value to himself and the society. So if you're not able to offer value to yourself and to the society, you're not mentally healthy. And then when we talk about mental health also refers to our cognitive, behavioral, and emotional well-being. That is how you act, how you think, and how you feel. So as an entrepreneur, at all time, you must be in charge of how you act. You must be in charge of how you feel. You must be in charge of how you behave. For you to run a business, you must be mentally strong. It's not just something you wake up and decide to do. No. For you to run a business, you must be mentally strong. You must be in charge of your own self. But no matter how you do, the world will still hit. Like I run my own business and I know the kind of challenges I face. I know the kind of challenges I face because they will be waiting for you to give them 100% when what you can only offer is 50%. As an entrepreneur, as an online entrepreneur, are you willing to wait to that point where even so no, you won't sell one product? Have you prepared your mind to the point where nobody will patronize you? Have you prepared your mind to the point where you offer a business, where you offer a service, and people feel that okay, they did not get the kind of value they expected? So as an entrepreneur, you must be mentally strong. You must be in charge of how you feel. You must be in charge of how you behave. You must be in charge of how you react. Because when your mind is messed up, you cannot be productive. Once your mental health is messed up, you cannot be productive. So you must guide your feelings at all times. Even if when businesses are not going well, when you're not making any sales, when people are not liking your post, you must control your emotions. Like the only reason why you have to stand tall is because You believe that you're offering value to the world. And then if you check over time, people are not buying your product. Reach out to people who have already ventured into the business. Ask them how are they able to get it done. Because you don't just expect yourself to start today and then you become a boss. There are people who have started these businesses already, and there are people who have made the mistakes. So in case you're going through any issues, the best thing to do is seek out for help. Are you selling a product? You have a product you've been selling for a year and people are not patronizing you. Go and ask people, this business I'm doing, how good is it? When I first started my business, I offered 50 free service to people. I seeked out for validation. I asked more than anybody I meet. I told them about the business I was about venturing into. What did they think about it? That is to say, validation is also important. I know we are in a world where people say, I just want to live my life. Anybody's opinion does not count. As an entrepreneur, as an online entrepreneur, whatever service you're offering, ensure that one or two person validates it. Because sometimes you can just be offering a service that is obsolete. You can just be offering a service that the world that does not even provide any solution. So at all time, seek and have in mind why you started your service. All right. So I already have lots of online entrepreneurs reaching out to me, telling me that sometimes they are demotivated, they want to give up on their business because they're not making money, and then some persons resign to start up their business, and starting up the business they're not getting results from it, and they reach out to me struggling. Prisca, I cannot sleep. Prisca, I'm so sad. I'm upset that my business, a lot of persons are already cashing out and I cannot cash out. No, business is one step at a time. You must give yourself time. But at all time, I will always say, have in mind why you started your business. Have in mind always have in mind that as a result of what you do, this is why the world, this is how it has impacted into the society. So when you have in mind how the world has become a better place as a result of your service, you always have the energy to move back. But funny enough, oftentimes we forget why we started this business, and then we just want to look into the money. Yeah, money is important, but then for you to be mentally healthy, you must find in-depth satisfaction. You must find in-depth satisfaction. You must be happy that someone is getting a result from the service you offered. All right. So if you're struggling with any mental health challenge as an online entrepreneur, these are a few tips I think will help you, because those are the things I've applied to myself and I've also applied to people, and it also help you. First, identify your triggers. Identify those things that make you have sleepless nights. Is it management? Yeah, I think I'm guilty of that. I struggle with poor time management, and when I don't manage my time properly, I get a work piled up. So identify those things that get you stressed out and eliminate them. If it's poor time management, we have to do it. If it's poor time management, we have to do it. If it's you employing the wrong people to run your business, don't employ the wrong, take out emotions. If you're running a business, be it online or offline, take out emotions. Don't employ your family members if they don't have the needed skill for your service. Don't employ your sister because she's unemployed and you said, okay, let me just bring her to my company at least to give her. No, don't bring in emotions. Because when your sister do not offer you when your sister do not work well, your service, your company suffers. So as an entrepreneur, be it online or offline, take out emotions and don't bring in people who do not have the needed skill in your business. Then, secondly, be productive. Yeah, for you not to struggle with mental health issues, be productive. Why did I say that? A lot of persons are busy, but they are not productive. Sometimes I just get online, I stay online for like up to 5 hours. I'm just surfing through the internet, and people are actually, I say, please, I'm very busy, but then I'm not doing anything. Ensure that you're working and you're seeing the result of what you're doing. As an entrepreneur, ensure that you're working, not just being busy doing nothing. Be productive. They say there's a big difference between being constantly busy and being productive. If you're always busy with your work and you're not productive, there are chances that you will struggle with mental health issues. Find ways to improve your productivity level while making life easier for yourself as much as you can. As much as you can, find way to increase your productivity level while making life easy for yourself. Then another thing is try meditation. Yeah, there is so much noise. There will be people who will make you feel like you're not doing anything. There will be people who will make you feel like, oh, Prisca, you don't even have money. Because there are days I look at myself, I look at people who are doing bigger business, and I wish I was more, I was like them. Try meditation. Shut the noise. Forget about what everybody, forget about how many billions people are constantly cashing out. Try meditation, stay on your own, and find peace within. Constantly remind yourself that you are doing well. There are lots of persons today who are in the prison. There are lots of persons today who are sick. There are lots of persons who are not even being given the opportunity that you have. And you cannot show gratitude when you're always busy. You cannot show gratitude when you're always in a very noisy place. When you do meditation, you find time with yourself. You find time to connect with your soul. Finding a sense of calm in your life is very essential. And meditation is a great way of caring for yourself and improving your mental health level. I know it's hard because we're in a world where there is so much noise. But as an entrepreneur, as an on or offline entrepreneur, it's very, very pertinent. It's very, very important that you find time to connect with your soul. Find time to connect with your soul. Then another thing is change your wardrobes. Yeah, I know they want sometimes they want to use Mark as an example. He wear just one particular polo. He does like this. No, as an entrepreneur, it's very important that you change your wardrobe. Yeah, they say that if you spend all your day in business attire, you may find that you in your wardrobe you just have boring clothes where you cannot even find time to go out. Like it was just recently I realized that I only had office shoes. It was just recently I realized that when people tell me, "Ah, Prisca, let's hang out," I don't have a fancy dress to wear. As an entrepreneur, change your wardrobe. Find time to buy yourself good clothes that make you feel good. Find time to take care of yourself. They said, try and add some colors to your outfit. It's possible to dress for business and retain some character and color in your outfit. You cannot be running a business and every time you're looking busy, you're looking tattered and you're looking ugly. No, as an entrepreneur, when coming out, you need to look good. Let people tell you, ah, Mr. Joe, you're looking handsome today. And trust me, it kind of it releases a happy hormone when someone tell you, oh, Prisca, you're looking beautiful. You feel excited about it. And then focus on the positive. Another way to stay away from mental health issues as an entrepreneur is focus on the positive. They said when things get stressful, it's easier to look at on the negative side. The more we often think the worst, the less we become positive. Life will always happen. Think of people like people. I don't even know how many times Elon Musk tried launching the spaceship. He failed, but then he was still positive about life. There are people who have tried several times and they failed. Focus on the positive. Like I told you, have in mind why you started your business. And don't feel that if you start a business today, you start making your money today. No. Don't even feel like if you start your business today, you start making money in the next 3 months. No. There are days and weeks I stayed without people patronizing me. But then, when I remember the results of what I do, when I remember how the universe, how the society is being impacted as a result of what I do, I get excited and I choose to focus on the positive side. They said, as a business leader, you may be more sensitive to things that could go wrong. Worrying about the major problems will cause you stress, but try as much as you can to focus on the positive part. And then another one is improve your self-care routine. Yeah, improve your self-care routine. A lot of business owners do not take care of themselves. Sometimes I see these people who run business and be like, do they have the whole world on their head? No, you can only serve those whom you can serve. Do your best and improve your self-care routine. He said, oftentimes when you don't take care or when you don't take best care of yourself, you will become more prone to feeling stress anxiety, and depression. When your life is spent on working hard, it's easier to overlook yourself. This means eating well. For you to take care of yourself, you must eat well. Get plenty of rest. I know some motivational speakers will say, don't sleep, stay awake and keep grinding. Mm-mm. You have to stay alive to make money. You have to stay alive to offer value. When you feel you're stressed, you must find time to rest. Take time to address all the things that concerns you. Not because you're running a business and you don't notice that you're having headache. Not because you're running a business, you don't notice that you're looking lankard. Not because you're running a business because someone is waiting for you, you don't have time to even have your tooth brushed. No, you have to take good care of yourself. And I say a good self-care routine is important even when working from home. I'm actually guilty of that at some point, sometimes because I work from home, I just decide to stay anyhow. So last week, my coach called me and said, Prisca, I hope you wake up by 8. I hope you prepare yourself and sit down and attend to your clients. Some of us just lie down on our bed, just relax, and we don't get to sit upright and we don't get to dress up like we actually have people to serve. By improving your self-care routine, you take good care of yourself, you take good care of your looks, you take good care of your office, and then you take care of your total well-being. The world is waiting for you. The world is waiting for you. So you can't give up. You can't let the challenges of this life get a better part of you. So you have to keep working. Then lastly, I think I've said this over and over. Remember why you started your business. I've said it before, even when I started, and I'm still repeating it again. For you to overcome mental health challenge as an entrepreneur, you must have in mind, you must remember why you started your business. Don't forget. If maybe you don't know the reason why you started your business, start this night, write it down. As a result of what you do, if possibly writing down 10 things, how the world has been impacted as a result of what you do, it gives you a sense of fulfillment. It gives you a feeling of like, I'm being productive in the society. Are you a makeup artist? Are you a stylist? Whatever thing you're doing, how have the world become a better place? I know money is important here, but yes, how have the world become a better place for you not to get stressed out? If you remember that the world is counting on you. I run a special call center. I know that if I don't show up, there'll be people who will get depressed. I mean, and I'm also a mental health counselor. Counselor. I know if I don't show up, there'll be people who will suffer from anxiety disorder. But I show up here because I know that there are people who are waiting for me. So as an entrepreneur, no matter how hard it gets, even if you sell or not, constantly remember why you started your business. The world is waiting for you. Like I keep saying it, we have about 7 point how many billion persons to serve. And I say it every day, there are lots of persons to serve. Do the best that you can. Take care of your total well-being. Remember that you have to stay alive to make money. I'm not asking you not to grind. Do your best, but then remember that you have to stay alive to make money. Find time to rest. Find time to sleep. Remember why you started your business. Change your wardrobe. Look towards the positive side. And remember that life will always be life. And for life to be sweet, there must be a bitter part. For you to really understand the importance of light, you must face darkness. For you to really understand the importance of flourishing in your business, there will be time where you will not flourish. But what will keep you going is remembering why you started your business in the first place. I know we are in a world where everybody wants to be a boss. Everybody wants to run their own business. But while preparing to start up your own business, even as a business owner, you must be in charge of how you feel. You must be in charge of how you act. You must be in charge of how you behave. Because you're a boss, you're a God, and even God is depending on you for you to offer value. The world is depending on you to offer value to them. So take care of your well-being. Remember that I'm also waiting for you. Remember that I'm also rooting for you. Remember that the generations after you are also depending on you. Take care of your mental health, take care of your well-being, take care of your total self. because success, they say, is holistic. You can't lose your health. You can't lose your money. You can't lose your friends. So even when you're struggling to make money, ensure that you find time to contact your friends. Ensure that you find time to connect with God. Ensure that you find time to take care of your physical look. Then ensure that you find time to take care of your total well-being. I already said enough, and I am sure with these few points of mine, I'm able to convince you and not confuse you that health is holistic. A good mental health is important for a successful business. Mr. Joe, I can hear you. I can hear you.
That's right. Can you hear me now? I said
Yes, I
beautiful, absolutely, absolutely beautiful. That was spot on. That was spot
can.
on. Thank you. Thank you very much for this wonderful sentence. A quick one though. Um, so, for example, entrepreneurs that feel overwhelmed, right?
Yeah.
Especially entrepreneurs who do their stuff online, and then they have this phase where they feel this overwhelm, like
Mm-hmm.
the work is not working, everything is not adding up, and they are
Yeah.
trying to escape from their body. How do they come out of that phase and try to do life normally again?
That is why I included meditation. When you feel like the work is not working, shut down. Doing the research, I know a lot of entrepreneurs who has committed because they get stressed out. They are scared of losing people, especially entrepreneurs who people invest in their company, and they are scared of losing people's money. When you're feeling overwhelmed, just get out of life. Find time on your own. Shut down the phone. Shut down calls. Find time, if possible. Okay, I heard there was a time before Steve Jobs died. Before Steve Jobs died, and before he launched the Apple finally, he was so scared because people invested in him. They're already waiting for him. He became anxious. He had anxiety disorder. He became so restless. But what did he do? He said he went to his room. He turned off the lights for weeks just to figure it all out, just to get himself back to reality. It could be overwhelming sometimes as a business owner, but then you must find time when it becomes too tough, shut down everything and get in touch with yourself.
Wow. Thank you so much, Prisca. This session has been amazing. That's been
Thank
amazing.
you.
We really, really look forward to having you again. I mean, well, that was
Thank
fast.
you.
30 minutes just breezed by so fast. No, no wahala. Thank you very much,
It's
Prisca.
so good to be here today. Thank you so much. Hope to do this
We'll,
more often.
we'll definitely have you again. Thank you so much to
All right.
connect and the people that are going to watch the replay. Thank you too. We'll see you again next week on another episode, another edition of Kaizen Live Series. Make sure you don't miss it because we are giving you hot back to back. So thank you very much, everybody. Take care of yourself and good night.
Good night. Bye.